Humans tell stories. That's how we understand the world. For on the order of 80,000 years, humans have used stories to shape our beliefs, our values, our ability to make sense of life's complexities. When we restrict the stories that people are allowed to tell or to hear, we constrict the boundaries of human thought, of empathy, and of understanding. We live in Rhode Island, a state founded by Roger Williams, on the radical idea that no authority, no government, no church should dictate what a person believes or how they come to those beliefs.
Most of all, we lobby for bills that protect the personal freedom, even if they don't affect us. We remember the words of the German Lutheran pastor, Martin Niemöller, that starts, "First they came to the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I am not a socialist." We all know the rest of that. It's on our switch. And the Freedom to Read Act bill supports personal freedom, and as a result, we support that.
This rewrite sweeping our nation, its censorship of our great story called America that we are all a part of. Our stories are the archives of our existence. When our stories are not read, we live only in the margins of the paper. And in time, from the paper to the minds, we become marginalized. LGBTQ and BIPOC stories being challenged or made harder to attain is this definition of marginalization. Imagine the child with two mothers or two fathers, never to see their home and family, friends, or their individual uniqueness spoken of, represented in books.
So when my books are pulled off the shelf, the first people I think about are the readers. What is it saying? If we say, stories say we matter, and if we pull titles off the shelf, what are we saying to kids in our state? This bill protects authors. It protects booksellers. It protects educators. And we're all in the business of bringing books to students and allowing librarians
in the halls of a public school. A particularly loud, petulant, and bitter minority of people now wants to go further in continuing their juvenile campaign to isolate and ostracize anyone who may not be just like them. They attack public school libraries and librarians for keeping books that touch on the experiences of people of different gender expressions and orientations, particularly those that identify as trans people. They also target books that discuss issues such as racial prejudice and slavery throughout history and discrimination that many have faced.
Organization has defended the First Amendment rights of just about anybody you can think of. Obviously, we agree with what's been said. There's a great quote from the French essayist Montaigne. He said, "The only thing I cannot tolerate is intolerance," and that's really what freedom of speech is all about: tolerating intolerance. And if you give an inch and say certain ideas are anathema and cannot be put on a library shelf, you're giving the enemies of free speech the rope to hang you on. Yes.